It's the month of October, so I will be doing horror films this month. Yeah, I'll be doing horror films this month. So yeah, like I said, sit back, kick back, enjoy the show. Like I said, most of my movies are spoiler heavy. What I mean? I will be giving you the plot. So if you don't want to hear that, sign out of this, go watch the movie, come back, listen to what I gotta say. And with that being said, this movie is a whatever. Totally up to you. You want to watch it? It's whatever. And it's called The Hunt. They got a lot of good actors in this one, man. By the way, a lot of good actors in this movie. Pretty much rich people. It's like a purge almost, if you can want to call it that. Rich people had these people unconscious on a plane. They're flying. You know what I'm saying? They're all unconscious. Next scene, they all wake up on the ground, dropped off in the middle of nowhere. Like they all woke up, like boom, dropped off in the middle of nowhere. This box opened up, this pig ground, and it's full of fucking weapons. It's like, okay. In this big fucking space of land, just weapons in this pig. So all of a sudden, it's always gonna be every man for themselves. So everybody go get the weapon, everybody start grabbing shit, and it's mayhem, and it's funny, and it's a great fucking premise and movie. I'm loving The Hunt right now. Like, I'm involved with this movie. Like, I'm entrenched. Like, so then you got Crystal, played by Betty Gilpin. She's not falling for none of the okie dokes. Like, everybody out there running around doing shit, and she's kind of like smart. She's kind of like surveying the land. Like, wait a minute, y'all not fucking concerned about we was in an airplane and now we on the ground with guns and a pig? Like, y'all need to think. Like, you know what I mean? So some people start coming around like, yeah, she may be right. Like, what the hell are we just going around killing people for? Like, we don't know why we're doing this shit. Like, why are you doing this shit? Then the second act comes and the movie tries to get political all of a sudden. When movies do that shit, they gotta have a message. It was like, are you sure you want to tell this message? It's all about immigration and I'm not saying they was on the right or wrong side about it. It's just that they brought politics into it. And it's like, sometimes a movie, if you want to tell a good message and you want to highlight certain things in movies, that's cool. But you got to do that shit right. You just can't, shoehorn some shit in because you want to be political. You know what I mean? Now you're taking yourself too serious. And it's like, yo, you had this bloodbath comedy at first. Now we have to sit here and think. Like, nobody wanted to, why you didn't do that? Why you didn't put that political shit out first? Like, the Purge did that shit. Like, they kind of did that shit when they came out with, like, the rich are going to, like, be safe. They're safe. But the people that are poor are kind of out there in the street and they have to deal with the bullshit. I get that. You know what I mean? Like, I get the social shit that the first Black Panther talked about. Like, I get political shit in movies sometimes. But sometimes, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, really? You know what I mean? But anyway, I think they shouldn't have went that way. Like I said, by the second, third act, it kind of lost its way. It was like they didn't even know why. After they started explaining why they were doing a hunt, it was kind of like, that's the reason. It was kind of like they lost their way. They just didn't know. Like I said, it was like they knew they wanted to do this horror bloodbath kind of funny movie, but then when they got political, I just don't think they knew exactly what they were talking about politically. And it just got boring. It was just like, okay, this is not a fun movie no more. I don't even want to watch it. It's like you wasted Betty Gilpin, you wasted Hilary Swank, you wasted Emma Roberts, you wasted Ike Barinholtz. Like, these are good actors. How you waste them in this shit ass movie? Anyway, oh no, trash. Don't watch it. And no, it's not trash. I'll take that back. Because the beginning, the only reason I'm not gonna give it trash, and like I didn't give it trash, I gave it whatever, is because that beginning, that first act is the shit. Like, I give it that. You know what I mean? So just because of that, I want you guys to watch that first act, and then after that, you'll know when it's over. Just turn it off. Then it becomes trash. So that's why it's whatever. Because the beginning is a great movie, and in the middle, in the end, yeah. So watch the beginning of the movie, like the first 40 minutes. You'll love it. And then after that, not even that, that's too long. I'll say 30 minutes, 25. And then after that, turn it off. I ain't never told my do that shit. Anyway, yeah, you guys, I'm out. It's your boy. Thank you guys for checking out my page. And make sure you click that bell so you can see all the videos that I do. Follow me on Instagram. So check out the videos to the side of me because they're just as dope as the ones you just watched. And with that being said, peace and goodbye.